The Punch TV.
For mama kwaba by the Punch TV so much say any day the kind of the channel ya. Just subscribe the my no like and share. We so be job adventure or comment section ho. E de akan ho. Abusuan for some lamine mo kase story be free so abeto for mama chese. Agent tre ha. Obi e twene sere ne abasa. Chese abusuan for story na trendy yi. Me share mon kame ho mayenko ne enkohwe story no. Ana yenko tie story ne emra ye ba emu nche mu nyina ye sad bebrem.
Bafsin Green Construction and Trading Abama Ghana for. Say Juma Kwedu and Juma Fatas on. And to say your hotel, school, hospital, bank, offices, and the Westie. Now Pobiam and to Mutas amount dia. And then I make come for Bafsin Green Construction and Trading at the amount.
There is one thing I want to talk about, and it's quite interesting. It is interesting because when I saw this news, I felt to say, to be very honest, something isn't right. Otumfour 25th anniversary, STEM festival launched to promote science education. Now, you have to say, Otumfour said to Nanapia, what I say, Chen Kevin Telamaba. You say Otumfour or say to two, did the 25th anniversary, OD. Inti, or say, Abain can be
The Punch TV.
Into Otumfour say a yes term obedi festival now a lunch a promote. Now are you listening? I feel say Menchia is doing more campaign for MPP than anybody in Ghana. That is what I feel. And without due respect to Otumfour, I feel say right now the MPP I'm message in Menchia. Menchia is basically doing MPP campaign for them. And it is sad. On any day, there shouldn't be anything bad. And I'm a boy. On any day, if Otumfour and now or Hinekesi or Otumfour Ghana decide to say a program like STEM or lunch, no, making sure say it is not wrong, it is not bad. But the question here is, we were just here recently, and at the same Menchia a catcher say any politics. A catcher Ghana for say a Jisika accord ye de renovate a buying edifice. A ye kolebu a ye confanochi. The same Menchia Saba be catcher say or be relaunch a buying a jume DB. Because Otumfour dinner anniversary. It is looking clear. I say it is beginning to look like MPP can't pay me team, the executive chair Otumfour said to do. Because every single day, Menchia is the place almost spearheaded NPP propaganda. And we need to sometimes be honest and speak the truth. I feel say Otumfour said to Menchia, you are protecting NPP Aban where I say Ghana no too much. And you are doing it in a professional way. Technically, you are doing campaign. And I'll say these things. When I say Ghana no, when I Ghana no, a touch ma a sign. Because you see, when I him fear, I catch a Ghana for say they don't do politics. What I him fear does and say when it comes to stuff like this, it stays away from it. If the government thinks to say about STEM education, they have performed that. We the people, we should be able to know or see a Juma Homaye. But for Ahimfie or Menchia to say, I am celebrating a Konya anniversary and that Abaya Debi I want to do what spearheaded her. Then technically, Menchia is doing politics because there are questions to be asked about this term. There are questions about financing. There are questions about mismanagement. There are questions about the policy itself. There are questions about the construction of the schools. They're regional-wise and national-wise. And they say, Otumfour say, I am taking charge of this, sir. Technically, Obisube to me ebusa Otumfour questions when it comes to the deficiencies that is associated with this term. And young people like us were saying, say, when Otumfour went out to say, it was wrong. It was wrong because now, can we also question Otumfour the mismanagement now, and now the mismanaging of Komfoanochi? Can we question him? Because the moment you take a lead, you spearhead a government program, then it means that whatever comes with it, you should be ready to answer the question. And when it comes to Aban Sika, we have something we call the Public Accounts Committee. They call the people who have been given the mandate to handle Aban Sika to tell us the Aban Sika na ye. So the moment Abaya de ubedi animno, you have technically done politics. Oh, yeah, politics. And it is looking like the NPP today, you can see clearly say they have no message. They want for Menchia to misdirect people. And that is what I am seeing. With all due respect to Menchia, I see say Menchia, what Menchia is doing now, no, Menchia is basically spearheaded MPP's propaganda. And it is clear from what we are seeing. And I feel bad every time we speak Otumfour, Udimba, the news, because it is looking at recently, you are more into politics than helping the Kumasi people traditionally. They be a betani ekasa so Otumfour onya politics so Otumfour de ono onya politician Otumfour de mo politics monfa, and so every single day government adie bia Otumfour de die nim. Every single day adie bia aban we ye bia no Otumfour de die nim. So how can you tell me Otumfour is not a politician? How can you tell me Menchia is not doing politics? Yatam eye Ameri every takrade. With all due respect to Asante now said Western region for someone yamwao. They deserve to have their Mary at Western region. Anna some nipa. Some Ghana for mutiato. And so yatam Amerino takrade for etigas no so yatam Amerino e de ababesi Kumasi adentia ya pese Otumfour spearhead. Napo ekasa ewo Ameri lunch no or catch a Ghana for say it is Otumfour na I spearheaded this Ameri plant being moved from Takrade, Western region, almost to Abama MPP no, to Ashanti region. So it means directly and indirectly behind the scenes, Otumfour is actively involved in politics than any chief in Ghana. We should be clear in our speeches. When I saw this, I was embarrassed. I'm like, what is really going on? Because when it comes to respect, we have that respect for Otumfour because the position and your
Bafsin Green Construction and Trading Abama Ghana for said you make do and Juma Fat House on and to say your hotel, school, hospital, bank, offices, and the West Sea. Now, Pobiam and not to move house amount there, and then I make for Bafsin Green Construction and Trading at the amount. Obuan was in down a won't you. Emane ha crampo, and posabro train our no West Sufia or Ghana now Pobiam and not to move house amount there. And then I make for Bafsin Green Construction and Trading at the amount. The Yanni so benny muji dear, your 2 bathroom tiles, compound tiles, swimming pool tiles, kitchen tiles, and in your home. Then it is summer woman said, so pass Seattle. Now do location Maya, the Yan say a Ghana, ye benya be dear mount. Na yan juicy candy, yan dada, said Uncle for the young crofobino. A sunset task would you make any dintino, yet on cement, natural stones, tile cement, slabs, marble tiles, and nobody lay a sign so a supply. A sense of Juma Hotel, not swear need to know. Ye were abiding cracks a certificate, a treasure your fat entity. Obetting your friend whom I true for so 0505 62 68 23 0505 62 68 23. Oba we breaku. Weja edekwa wini ba quantum pona so. Bafsin Green Construction and Trading. We do it just the way you love it.
Political position. But so from 2023, every event Otumfour Yebiano or the NPP or your byway or their for every single thing Otumfour does. And that is the problem. And Nitina, Yebelanchi Ameri. Ewa infa, ewa Kumasi, Otumfour enya the opportunity to speak to the government. Say, adentina ye dundumunkania media mendeshia omojumegu adentina omo timetable. Otumfour refused to speak on that, but Otumfour was able to tell us, say, yam privatize Ghana Japadie. Now look at these two statements. Nobody can tell me so Otumfour nim se dum so. Nobody can tell me so Otumfour nim se dum son say Asantefo ejuma. So what stopped Otumfour from telling the government during the lunch, the biggest platform say, why don't you want to release a timetable for businesses in Kumasi? Because the government that was there before, no, they released a timetable. Even though people were not pleased, at least the government showed respect. It is Otumfour any opportunity way launching the Ameri planter. Why do you think Otumfour refused to speak on the plight of the people? But rather was telling us to say, "Ye juma die aye ye ni ankasa japade yen fama ankura no mfendi juma." This is where my problem is. This is where I think say the Bawomia aye MPP no omni message. What they are going to be doing from now to election day, Otumfour Menshia is going to spearhead every NPP propaganda. And I don't want to call Menshia a propaganda platform and not a propaganda headquarters. I want Menshia to be Menshia. Me pese Menshia edino ho. Me pese obi edi Menshia be for the Ghana den Ghana politics because you want him for kese equally as big as the Otumfour. You were kings in Ghana who are equally as big as Otumfour. They don't speak, but you don't always see them involved in day-to-day the politics of Ghana. They don't. Yana yon hene kesiye pa. You can't underestimate Yana. You cannot underestimate Taunafo hene. You cannot underestimate Brekumfo no. You cannot underestimate Domafo. You cannot underestimate Miankasa Central Region himfo. You cannot underestimate anybody. But you could see say every single day the NPP are buying way no. Otumfour are set to spearhead every single thing they do. So as we speak, I can tell you on authority say Otumfour is doing politics. Were we not here? And Otumfour Bekache say, Abu Jinapo Samuel, actually a speech for him to read on Galamsey. Were we not in this country? So we got to know from there, say, Ansan Otumfour Bekache Bontina Kasano on Galamsey, any Ghana no. He meets politicians behind the scenes and discuss with them what I should go and speak on. Because say Abu Samuel Abu Jinapono only Otumfour nye saadi bida and I am man privilege man nye sada. What will even prompt him say on his
Punch TV
command second way. Unless they know say this is what we have been doing with you. Unless they have been having this kind of gay relationship with you for a long time, say, almost make sure a political statement for you to read in the name of Mayor Hene Menya politics. And that is what we are seeing here today. How many people in the Ashanti region care about STEM than Omokani Ebejina? So let's ask that question. How many people in the Ashanti region care about, say, Omopomudin, Afari, any hospital Saka than STEM? People need to have good health before they can go to school. People need light on to run their business before they can pay for their kids' school fees. So why is Otumfour not worried? And now Otumfour ma enko Ghana schools he does not feel for a Ghana Nina or for Mohono. So when you see stuff like this at time, to me, I don't like it. I don't like it because it paves way for people to start saying things. Omoka Otumfour I brought money that right to speak about Menshia the way. Into Omo manages these things our Menshia, they should put a stop to it. Menshia cannot be the mouthpiece of a dying government, of a corrupt government, of a government that has destroyed the country. Menshia cannot be the headquarters that will spearhead a government that has killed people. So these kind of things, Emma ahimfie no ahoden awom no esote. Emma nipa bidwen sa ahimfie ni so na eye politics. For you know, ahimfie ni so nya politics, but dia obeye oni ye dia obeka e na be kire sa wo ye politics, sa wo nya politics. This is clearly politics. And we Asantefo 10. Now Busam said dia na da o makoma so obi ambo STEM. So why is STEM Otumfour's priority? Why is it say hospitals na wo na yes ya 8 years nkofo we mfa nipa nkom no en ha Otumfour adentina yeti ayasantimemu insio essay Galamsey enim say MP before na say eno na en ha Otumfour. But this is Otumfour's anniversary eno na eye ade a eye oda Otumfour akoma so because Otumfour per se or direct nipa bi adwene say MPP ye bibi abra yeso eti krom enim say MPP nya hwe. Omo ankasa yetumba omo metna TV say omo nka nyoma enum omo ye omo ntumi nka. So why do you think Menshia can lead that pack? Because Menshia edi ade we enima what Menshia is trying to tell Asantemane say Otumfour agiatum we dia no kre, and that is what Otumfour is doing. Say NPP ye adebia emfa kwam na se Otumfour di anima say enya kra automatically no asantini bia osum Otumfour no we see it say is the right thing, and that is what the NPP is usually using menshia to do. So let us get serious here. Let us get serious, because even at the lunch I saw Otumfour praise Napo. The same Napo who told Ghanaians, taxpayers, including Otumfour, say Yamfa and Yankasi Jimmy inquire timetable. No, Otumfour was in public praising Napo, who insulted him. The politics is getting too much. I don't hate anybody, but the politics is getting too much. Menshia is now the new headquarters of NPP propaganda. It's a fact. For 2024. No activity.
Yama owi akwa baba Mansa Media College. Mansa Media College a school power ya TV so any radio so dwumadie. Ya so ye e Kumase atonsu. Baby a uwo bia opese ba Mansa Media College a. Na be hu dwumadie yedi ne hono a. Yentie dwumadie yedi no Mansa Media College.
Se wusia bribi wo media mu. Ana opese ohunu bibi biara efa media ho enso eche kra
Mansa Media College e wo homam
ye wa achochefo a wa kwadiri yie wa adetwem na in studio ni ye newsroom de editwam wonsam twem no ye kire bibi ti se kasebo akenkan ni sinitwa ni bebura ekeka ho wa multimedia mu nso ye kire bibi ti se sini mfoni asiesie mfoni nitwa ni bebura ekeka ho yebetumi nso aboa ama wo de na otwepe asunya bribi wo nkitahudie adwuma ahodo nyinaamu esanse ye wo yankasa foni nti abwe biara ye ma ya adesuafo kwan ma okọ de ya twerɛ won adesua dan mu no
ahwefo ehu ekame ese obi biara wo le bosomtwe ase enim abakosema efa nsuo hu menya abofra kitu bi wo ha ono so se onim abakosema efa le bosomtwe hu
abusuafo ye mama kwaba eba Ghana Pages TV so emra so se ye the trending issues ne ekoso ewo abefo tentan fidie ni so ebesomo midin na naje wa akode
Mansa Media College e ma o de we hia bia wo nkotahudie mu